Here's a DIY, semi-step-by-step video on how to make a pumpkin vase. This is a great project to do if you're having people over for a party. Thanksgiving in particular, we're having a Friendsgiving dinner party-ish thing with some friends over, and Sarah probably saw this on something like Pinterest or maybe even a Facebook post and wanted to do it. So here's how you do it. You get one of these little guys. It's a mini pumpkin, pretty inexpensive, and you'll need, this is pretty dirty now. Now, depending on the size of the hole you want to make, you'll want to get that sized circular saw bit for your drill. You'll need a power drill as well. This is perfect because you can aim the drill bit that's in there into the stump or the root end. Is that a stump? I'm actually not sure what that is, but you can put it right smack dab in the center, push into it a little bit, and then start to drill. Now you're pretty much centered to make a perfect circle there. And then you'll probably need a knife, unless you buy, so they do make these where they have a deeper wall, and that'll make it all the way through the pumpkin's skin. I need to look up some terms before I do things like this. So I don't have a long enough wall there, so I need a knife to finish off the cut. This will at least give me the perfect circle template, and then this will just help me get through. And you'll want to angle it depending on the type of knife you have. If you have a really thin knife or a carving knife that you would use for carving pumpkins, that works too. And then you'll need a spoon to get all the guts out, like you're carving a pumpkin. All right, so you take your little baby pumpkin, your drill and drill bit. Like I said, you find the center of the stump, and you push it in a little bit so that you don't go squirrely with the drill. Then go nice and slow. It's gonna actually release at some point into the pumpkin, and then when you got a nice firm grip, kind of just go for it. And that's as far as that's gonna go. Also wear clothes that aren't important for the day. So this was going to be the shirt that I wore today for the Friendsgiving, but I think I'm gonna have to change it now. Pumpkin guts everywhere. Okay, and then you go right here with your knife if you don't have a long enough wall, and you just finish her off. I'm keeping it at an angle so I don't affect this line. I don't really care about this line since that's going in the trash anyways. And then just like a pry bar, pry the thing open. Go ahead and just discard the top there. And then since these are pretty thick, you can pretty much just go in there and start scraping it away, because you're not really gonna get through. And this is the easiest way to get those guts out anyways. I pretty much got everything in there. Discard all that unless you're a pumpkin seed roaster, which I wish Sarah and I were like willing to do that, but neither of us have the time or energy to put into that, like separating all these seeds. What a silly excuse. And then once you're done with that, give it all a nice wipe, get some of the guts off to clean it off. You can of course do this inside if you want, and the rest of that will be in the kitchen. You'll want to make sure you're working on a surface you don't really care about, because it's nice and orange now. Or lay out some paper or some plastic or a tarp. You know the drill if you carved pumpkins before. I got a little pumpkin on the lens. All right, that's the power tool part of the project and scooping out the guts. Let's see if Sarah wants to explain how she's going to put the flowers in there. Take it away, Sarah.
So what you do is you just take some fresh flowers from a bouquet, or single flowers if you have them in your garden or something like that, and you just take each flower stem and cut it to whatever length you think is best. So for these pumpkins, they're pretty small, they're only a few inches tall, so I cut maybe 3-inch stems, but you can just gauge based on whatever size you're using. And so I just cut the stem kind of like this, and then just put the fresh flower inside the pumpkin, and you just keep repeating that until you have enough flowers to make a full bouquet that looks nice in the pumpkin. And you can do a really full bouquet with a ton of flowers, or you can just do a few and it will look pretty either way. You take a paper towel sheet and just soak it in water, and don't wring it out too much, just wring it out enough so that it's not dripping wet. But keep a lot of water in it, because that's what's going to provide moisture to the flower stems. And then you'll just take the stems, gather them together. You take the paper towel and wrap it tightly around the stems, just like this. Put it right back inside the pumpkin, so that helps them stay together really well. Once you have it back in the pumpkin, you can sort of just play with it and move things around a little bit so it looks pretty, and then you're done.
And that's how you make cool little centerpieces for your Thanksgiving or Friendsgiving event. Give it a try. Let me know if you liked it. Leave a comment. If you're new, subscribe. If you're not new, what the heck? You haven't liked or commented on any of my videos? More DIYs to come. Bing!